Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to yet another monthly update. It's the August update, but I don't know why I didn't say that to start off with. Anyways, we're going to talk about a couple things. First off, video goals. Videos have been doing, videos have been doing either really good or weird this month. A lot of the expedition videos have tanked a bit, but some of them have done really well. I don't really get it. The Ultra Kill video did insane. So get ready for part 2 of that coming very, very soon. Um, but nothing else really to say until we get to the calendar, so I'll save video talk for when we get to the calendar. For stream goals, if you have been paying attention, last week and maybe next week, depending on where I am, we've been taking a little bit of a pause from story games, and we've been playing Elden Ring Night Rain on stream, trying to get all of the remembrances done. I don't know how long this is going to take, but this is kind of a little reprieve for me from doing story games, so I can catch up on editing videos for said story games. And just, a bit of a rest point for me. I've been doing a lot of story games this year. We played through Devil May Cry 1, 3, 4, 5. We played through Age of Imprisonment. We just finished Yote. That's about 6 story games back to back to back to back to back to back to back. So I want a little bit of a break in between just so I can, catch my breath a little bit before I move on to the next one. And that is, if we count Devil May Cry's, Age of Imprisonment, Yote, that's 3 of our 10, so we have a lot left to go. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I could really, if I wanted to, say 1, 3, 4, 5, Age of Imprisonment, Yote, that would put us at 7, but that's being nice to myself. We'll see what we can do. I think we're gonna say it's 7, but my goal is to hit 10 different games on stream, 10 different series edited for you guys. So a lot of good stuff happening on that, and the next games you can look forward to seeing me play are going to be the Resident Evil games. Now, there are gonna be some other story games streamed in between. I got all of them, like 1 to Requiem. I'm not playing them all in one go. That's a lot of Resident Evil and a lot of just one thing, and I would be able to stay in it as much. So I'm thinking we do like 2 Resident Evils, we switch games. 2 Resident, you know what I mean? Something like that. What story game will come in between? I have not a clue. But, we'll figure it out when we get there. In terms of personal stuff, a lot of good has been happening recently, honestly. The trip was fantastic. I do want to do a video showing you guys like pictures and stuff. I just gotta edit through the I'm gonna put all the pictures onto a thing. I just want to take out any that has like my face or my family's face. I gotta save my face for a for a reveal at some point. And then obviously I'm not gonna put my family's face on the video. It's my channel, not theirs. Not that you guys get what I mean when I say that. But the trip was really fun. Definitely a needed break. I'm happy to be back and working and everything. I'm sure I've been saying that in every single stream since I got back. I've been applying to places. I have I have some interviews coming up for theater work. A lot of places have deadlines in August, so I'm hoping to hear back from them after that. But we're living, we're doing our thing. I'm very excited for any opportunities I may get. In terms of YouTube, we're doing great. We're getting pretty good views on the videos. It can be a bit wonky with the numbers at times, but shocker, it comes with the gig. Watch hours have been doing phenomenal. I don't know if I gave a check at the end of the last update, but we are at 1,400 watch hours. We're really working our way up there. I am very grateful for all the support that I've been getting both on streams and on videos, and I hope you guys will continue to support the channel so we can one day get paid for all the hard work we do over here. Obviously, I love the work that I do. I wouldn't still be doing it if I didn't, but some green for the mean machine would be pretty nice if I do say so myself. That's pretty much all I have to say with the personal goals. So let's move on, JDs and Gentlemen, to a little bit of a calendar check so we can see what's going on this month. So this month, as you'll see, we have a couple of things coming up pretty soon. If you'll notice, we have a lot more Expedition. Expedition will be finishing up this month. Currently, if just to give you guys an update as to where I am at the time of this, recording, it is like 12 in the, it's like 1 in the morning on Tuesday. So, when I say I have good sleeping habits, please call me out on it. But I'm recording this update then. It's probably going to be scheduled and set tonight or tomorrow, or in a couple hours when I wake up. But you know, we're living la vida loca, as they say. We have the rest of Expedition coming up. I'm a little worried for this video. It's a honking size of a video because it's probably going to be the longest one of the series because it's going to cover the entire Pinterest section. So a little bit nervous for that. We have an Ultra Kill video coming out. I'm really happy with how the first video went, and I'm excited to make another one for you guys. After that, we got Expedition 33 episode 11, which I'm pretty sure is like gearing up to fight the final boss, to fight Renoir, and then Expedition 33 Part 12 will be fighting Renoir in the end of the game. And then Expedition 33, the movie, is going to be all of those videos combined into one cinematic experience for your viewership. I'm very excited to do that. I've been wanting to do something like that for a while because a lot of some of the channels I watch on, any of you know Rhyme Style, Syriax, Dododoya, they all do this thing like towards the end of the year where they put all their videos together and make like a movie out of it. And I love the idea out of doing that with a series of mine. I might do it for a couple others, but like that's a, you know, side project, but not really necessary right now. A couple other things you'll see is we have an Outlast videos coming up. This Outlast videos is going to be covering the new update that came out with good old Coil. We played that in what has to be the dumbest way possible. Shout out Leo and Pedro for being in that video. And you'll also see that we have a little game called Unraveled. Me and the wonderful Juliana will be playing through Unraveled, and that is going to be the next series that starts. What my current goal with series is I always want to have one going. This will either be a series with just me or a series with me and someone else. Like after this, after Unraveled, I have a very long line of games that I want to do. Like I want to do in once we get to the Halloween time, once we get to the spooky season, I want to play through oh god, what was it? Reanimals with someone. I don't know who yet. I want to do a Lego Batman game where I play with a bunch of different YouTubers. I want to do Halo. Me, Aiden, and Pedro are going to be playing through Halo, and if that doesn't scream dynamic trio, I don't know what does. So, you know, make sure you're on the lookout for that. But on top of that, we're also going to have many Expedition 33 like series. Games like Age of Imprisonment will be getting a series soon. Games like Yote will be getting a series soon. The big games that are going to be getting the Echoes of Wisdom style editing are open world games where I control everything, and games where the story is not the main centerpiece. For Yote in games like Age of Imprisonment is hard to do that with because it's a lot of the same hack and slash over and over, and Yote's story is really hard for me to want to make jokes about. Like I definitely have thought of proposing the idea of like if you guys want to see an incorrect, like if you guys have watched Maxwell's incorrect summary videos, he does like video things where he makes jokes about everything. If you guys want videos like that where it's comedy focused, I'm happy to do that. But for the main game, I do like to focus on the actual story and plot of it all. But games like Echoes of Wisdom and Elden Ring, where it was a fun game, but I also don't mind having fun with the plot, that, you know, stuff like that. I don't know when I'm gonna do these, like, I'm gonna call them, like, uh inaccurate summaries or something, or he calls them incorrect summaries. I'm going to do those type videos when I have a little bit more time on my hands. But speaking of time on my hands, there's a reason I'm recording this at 12:52 in the morning. It is because I am starting a new way of doing my editing. Now, one very fun thing that I would like to tell you guys is for all of the videos this month, I have all the footage ready. Every single video that you see here, Echoes of Wisdom will, you know, I'm going to talk about that in a second, but Echoes of Wisdom will always take up that Sunday block. We'll have 2 videos a week, as you can see on the right-hand side. But I have all the footage for that, meaning between this week and next week, my goal is to finish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 videos for you guys within this week and next week. That is my goal. The reason why, well, I'll tell you. One of the biggest problems I've been having recently is I don't have time to edit Echoes of Wisdom. What I was doing was I was editing two of these videos, getting a little bit of Echoes of Wisdom done, and then I would go right back to these two videos as soon as Sunday hit. That just didn't work for me, to be completely honest with you guys. And even more so, it wasn't sustainable for when I go and start getting the theater stuff. Right now I'm applying for that, so I have more time for the YouTube stuff. But once I start going all in with theater things, I won't have as much time for YouTube. And if I don't have videos scheduled in advance, I won't have videos ready at all. So, with that being said, what I am going to start doing is I'm going to take the first 2 to 3 weeks of every month to get all, or sorry, I should say the last week of a month and the first week or two of the next month to get all videos in order for that month, all weekend videos. So by the time like next week hits, I want to be somewhere around here for editing so that when this week finishes, I will have 1 week, 2 week, and whatever my time looks like to work on Echoes of Wisdom videos so I can actually start pumping those out for you guys because I don't think you guys understand when I say these are like 20 to 30 hour projects. These are 20 to 30 hour projects. For reference, Expedition takes about 3 to 4, depending on the length of the footage I'm watching through. So, like, that, just put that into perspective of how much goes into making one of these. On top of that, I need to work with voice actors and I can start getting them prepared for stuff. But that's going to be the new schedule. So, even if I don't get these big videos out, at the very least, what I want to be able to guarantee is that you guys will be getting 2 videos on the weekends the entire month with shorts, and you'll also get the 2 shorts during the week as well. There's not really much else to say on that front. It's a new strategy. I'm trying it out and I'm doing my best. As you guys know, I do like to put in 100%, but that's kind of where my thought process is right now. I do, and I on top of this, I am still trying to work and get work for editing for other channels. And if I get paid editing work for that, it just means I can spend more time editing because I'll be earning money. So I'll edit for my channel a bit and then I'll edit for someone else's channel, so on and so forth. But, still in the looking for work grind. But other than that, I don't really have any big updates for you guys other than to just keep track of the series. Because if we if we kind of scroll up through these a little bit, what really kind of got me into this series grind is realizing just how many times I've relied on friend slop and like multiplayer games. Like I haven't done a real series in a minute, like since Split Fiction. And my goal was 10 video series by the end of the year. And I don't really know what the number is last time I checked, but I do want to hit that goal, which is why we're going to start focusing on more series. Now, don't mistake this as, oh, we're not going to see any fun friend slot videos. You will. You got Outlast in there. We got another Outlast probably coming out sometime around next month with some more new faces. We have, I think, a new face we have yet to see on the channel. But just I would say be patient. I will be trying to get as many like fun friend swap games as I will my main videos on series. But I'm it's a one-man gig over here. I'm doing the editing, I'm doing the recording, the scheduling, the streaming, the publishing, the thumbnailing, the whatevering. So, be patient with me and I will try and deliver a product that I can be proud of and that you can enjoy. Anywho, that's really all I have to say for today. I'm really hoping I can get some more collabs with a bunch of other YouTubers and a bunch of other friends on games soon. I'm very excited to be doing this series with Juliana. Surprisingly enough, it's her first on the channel, and I know she is probably looking forward to it even more than I am. But yeah, thank you guys all again so much for your support. Stay tuned to the editing streams because you'll be seeing all these videos happen on those streams. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one.